Well, good morning, babies. How's everyone's? Everyone's. Hey, I want to share a thing with y'all that I found. It ain't my thing, but it's going to be our thing. Because y'all know I'm into doing all the things. Y'all want to make sweetened condensed milk in 5 minutes? Look, I'm rarely impressed. This one did it for me. Let me turn you around and show you what we're doing. All right, my darlings. I'm going to do 2 batches. Generally, this recipe tells you to do it in your food processor, which the first time I did it in my food processor. I'm doing it on the stovetop in case people don't have a food processor, because you can do it either way. So this is a single batch because I'm going to make creamer right after. So this is 1/3 cup of water, 2/3 cup of sugar, or you could use sugar substitute. And then we're going to put in 3 tablespoons of butter. We're going to stir this until it looks like just a syrup. So this is what it generally tells you to do before you put it in the food processor, is to melt all this down or get the water really hot and then put it in the food processor and blitz it, and it will melt it down. We're just going to do it on the stovetop. So 1/3 cup of water, 2/3 cup of sugar, and 3 tablespoons of butter. And then as soon as that's melted down, we're going to add 1 cup. Here's where it becomes a 5-minute thing, of powdered milk. But here's the thing. It has to be whole powdered milk. It cannot be non-fat. All right, this is boiling, so I'm going to take it off. Hang on. Let me get a cup. All right. 1 cup of the powdered milk, and stir. Hang on. Look at that. Would you look at that? Basically, you just let it cool down, put it in an airtight container, and store it in your refrigerator. Y'all, that is sweetened condensed milk. Shut up. What? Now, I'm out of creamer, so I'm just going to add the rest of the ingredients to make my creamer, which is going to be 2 cups of half and half, 1/3 of a cup of my homemade brown sugar, and then a big old glob of my homemade cinnamon extract. And then we're going to have brown sugar cinnamon creamer. All right, I added my brown sugar. I added my big glug of my cinnamon. Now we got our 2 cups of half and half. This is all pretty warm, so I have the heat turned off. Basically, just stir to incorporate, and there you go. We're going to put that in my mason jar with my fancy lid, and we have homemade creamer that was made with homemade condensed milk, because that condensed milk, first off, is getting to where it's $2-3 a can now. It was like 98 cents when I first started this, and that was like a year ago. And it's been super thick. I don't know what's been going on with that. It was weird. So there you go. Homemade sweetened condensed milk. Now what about that? It works just as fast in the food processor. So if you do the food processor, you just put the hot water in the food processor with the butter and the sugar, and you blitz it until it looks like a syrup. And then you add in the powdered milk, and you blitz that until it's nice and creamy. Bada bang, bada boom. I'm not easily impressed. I'm impressed. And it does just as good. This is my 3rd round of creamer with my homemade sweetened condensed milk. Now, yes, the powdered milk is a bit expensive. It is a little hard to find the whole milk one. It was $13 for that bag. But look that thing is 2 pounds and 7.5 ounces. So there's a lot of cups in there. I guarantee if we break that down, because 1 cup is 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. So as long as we get more than 12 cans, we've just saved ourselves a ton of money. There you go. All right. Y'all know the rules. Leave a comment down below.